Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a lovely day, or you've probably had a lovely day. And depending on when this video gets to you, and you're probably nighttime right now, but I hope you've all had a good day. So, I want to talk about something, and I need both generations, that's the previous generation and this generation, to come together. And the reason why I need the older ones here is because I need them to be able to encourage the younger ones. So please give me a few minutes of your time. I want to discuss with you some of the advantages of becoming a teacher. I know the term teacher sounds so, oh no, I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to go into education. I'm not smart enough. I'm not one of those people that can stand in front of children. I can't bear children. I'm not talking about mainstream. Okay, I'm talking about a specialized field of education, one that not many people talk about, unfortunately, but it is the most beautiful field of education. It is the most reliable field of education. It is the most exciting field of education. It will give you a smile every single day. You would go home knowing that you have helped someone achieve their unachievables. Okay, so it gives you that comfort and love and happiness that you're going to have in your heart. And yes, it is a field of education. Special education is a field of education that many people don't talk about. So we're going to talk about it today. Why am I encouraging people to come into education? Special education. Well, special education is is in high demand. So if you are a female or a male, it doesn't really matter. As long as you've got a really good heart, you can become a special teacher. And working with children in different aspects. So you can work with children with autism, you can work with children with learning disability, you can work with children who are visually impaired, you can work with children who find their behavior to be hard to maintain. So that is the behavioral therapist aspect. You can work as a speech and language therapist. Most people combine all these things together, but it's not just one pot of soup. Okay, it is education has different branches to it. So depending on the field that you want to specialize in within the field of special education, then you can now think about all these other aspects. So you can work with those that are visually impaired, you can work with those with behavioral difficulties or challenges, you can now work with those with speech impairment. Okay, so but it's fun. It's fun. Your classroom will always be colorful and happy and exciting. But everything that has advantages has disadvantages. I understand that totally. But today we're not going to talk about the disadvantages. We're just going to welcome you. We're just going to welcome as many people as we can into the field of education because the advantages are not that many. And to be honest with you, it is as satisfying as one can ever imagine. So, when you're thinking about the field of education or special education, think about whichever aspect you want to go into. So now things are so easy being a special needs teacher. You can work privately, you can work publicly, you can work on your own in terms of social media education. Okay, so a lot of children now are grasping the fact that they can learn online and they're taking advantage of that. Some people don't really like going out, so they might have probably agoraphobia with, pardon me, my video got paused. So because my battery was low, but I'm gonna continue. So you can have people who want to work within their comfort zone, which is their houses, and don't want to really go outside their houses. And it's understandable. So education now is very flexible, and special education is the same. It's also very flexible. If you want to go into the field of education and you're thinking about it, please know that there are certain people out there you have to think about before yourself, which is just like a parent. A parent will always think about their children before themselves. And it's the same thing with this aspect of education. You have to be emotionally mature to work with a lot of these beautiful children. And I can promise you, you're always going to get home and you're always going to be happy. You're always going to be excited that, yes, I have done something wonderful for someone today. And even though you make someone angry outside the classroom, you're still going to find that joy that, yes, you've achieved something in life. So being a special educator is a wonderful field. Please, if you're thinking about it, I will not stop you in any way. I would welcome you. Send me messages if you're a special needs teacher or you've worked in the field of special education. I will definitely give you a thumbs up because it is something that is very dear to me. I have been in the field for over 10 years and I still enjoy it. And I don't see many disadvantages about working with children who are on the spectrum in any way. In fact, if anything, I learned from them. And I'm going to share one experience with you. I worked with a child who had what they call photographic memory. And whatever he sees, he would draw because he was also autistic. And whatever he sees, he would draw. So one very funny day, he got a pen and a paper and he drew something. And he drew it on me, and no, he drew me and then he drew the something. I did not really understand what it was then. So when he showed it to me, he was like, oh, look. He was non-verbal, so he was tapping and saying, look at what I've done for you. So when I looked at the picture, it was beautiful. It was me. And that particular day I had a paper that got stuck on me, and he was trying to tell me like, oh, it was a joke to him. He was trying to tell me that, look, the other day you had something stuck on you. So obviously they don't communicate the way we do, but they will still pass on their messages to you, and they're going to have a laugh, and they're going to have a laugh, and you're going to have a laugh. And that is the beauty of education, and that is the beauty of special education. Passing on knowledge to them, teaching them skills that will take them a lifetime, that would improve them in their ability to grow as individuals, to be able to make their own financial decisions, to be able to live independently. These are the skills that for a lifetime, you're always going to be happy with yourself that you've done. If you're still thinking about becoming a special needs teacher, coming into the field of education, please, I want to also tell you that one of the most rewarding things is seeing these children at the end of the day, be it you worked as a speech therapist or you worked as a behavioral therapist or you work with those with ASD, seeing them in future saying, oh, wow, that's Miss S. That's Miss S, and she was wonderful. She was the one who helped me, or he was the one that guided me. He was the man that made me who I am today. I think even celebrities give their kudos and their appreciation to a lot of their teachers, saying, oh, this teacher was really good to me, and this teacher really helped me, and this teacher really guided me. That is the beauty of what we as special educators we do to the lives of children who sometimes cannot talk, cannot communicate the way other people communicate, does not see life the way other people see life, and just putting ourselves in their shoes and guiding them on a day-to-day basis is a blessing. So yeah, if you're thinking about special education, these are the aspects of education that people don't really tell you. And I know, to top it up, the cherry on top, there is a lot of money in it. So if you're thinking about a career path, that is wonderful. It's encouraging, it's a blessing, and you're still going to make some money. Please think about it. This special education is all over the world. So if you're thinking of relocating from one country to another country, the avenue is there for you. If you're thinking about going internationally with your skills or your education platform, please, this is also very available. So yeah, please think about the field of education, special education particularly or specifically, and become a professional in the field of education within special education. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I'm so sorry, my battery went low, so I had to turn into holding my phone, but I hope my message is being passed on. So please, if you're a mother, father, uncle, auntie, someone who just wants the best for someone you know, a youngster that you know, encourage them to come into the field of education. We are welcoming everyone into the field of education. I am welcoming everyone into the field of education. I think it is a beautiful field, and I think it will make you happy. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye.